So, September 18th, me and the Mud Stomping Wards went up to Ohio. I believe it's called Corning, Ohio, at Scenic Trail Recreational Land. I got to catch up with the Ohio boys and some fellows from Michigan. I think they drove like 6 hours or something crazy like that. I was only 4.5. I'm down here in Eastern Panhandle, kind of West Virginia. Went up there, got to meet the guys. Some of them I've been talking to 2, 3, 5 years now. So it's nice to be able to finally meet them. There was 5 of us YouTubers total. And of course, I'm going to be the one with zero footage to show forth. But we had Red02, Mr. Studebaker, Creepy Crawler, Redneck Tractors. I want to say there was another one besides me, but I can't think right now. But yeah, I got to meet some new people. Catch up with I don't know. It's just phenomenal weekend, fellowship. I'd say a pretty good, decent turnout for the off-road Mudmower community. Got to see everybody's tractors. Got some new ideas rolling around in my head a little bit. And yeah, it just kind of gives me an idea to build my stuff a little better than what they are. This tractor impressed me for what it did. I was expecting to burn through belt and stuff, but it didn't happen. What did happen was I ended up rolling it. I was riding with Redneck Tractors. We started, this is about dusk. We started up a mountainside. He stalled off at the top, and I didn't see it. I began my run. I got halfway up and realized he's telling me to stay back. Well, I didn't stay back because I was already committed. The sun was blinding me in the face, and that's why I didn't see him. There's no freaking way I was going to slap it in reverse gear because when I reverse gear is almost like 5 miles an hour. And if I was to do that, it was backing into a freaking big old oak tree at the base of the mountain there, or go back down through the dried creek that we just came up in. Now, so sadly, I have to say I purposely had to roll my tractor. Good thing is, instead of me flipping it like this, I did it on the side because I cut my wheels to the left and was able to flip it over into the other ravine. And it landed on its hood, and I laid it on the other side, did a backflip or something like that, slid, good to go. Just the tractor didn't make it. He ended up dragging me out with his little 66, 67, 68 little Sears custom tractor, which is like probably 400 pounds, if that. And somehow he managed to pull me out along with the tractor. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Got to test out some 25 by 13.5 by 10 TSLs on his tractor, and for what they are, with no air in them, they pulled me just fine on that light tractor. And then of course we had to get his 850-pound roper just to rip us up out of there, because there's no way we were climbing the hills. Yeah, it's a disappointment, but it was honestly well worth it. It's not a tight technical trail kind of tractor. I did more plowing over trees and 3-point turnarounds while we did the trail ride. But again, it did phenomenal. I've dropped it in multiple bogs. I climbed right out. A couple times I got stuck. I had issues with hitting it too hard and getting my spark plug wet, so I wasn't quite aggressive at the actual mud bog competition, which I only made it in 4 feet before I busted the bead on my 29.5, so that kind of sucked. But I was making one wheel progress. So what I'm hoping is next year we get to do the event again. I'm definitely going to be showing up with you guys. Once again, yeah, I got a lot of Carnage. I've got 4 of these tractors total, so I got enough parts to go around to rebuild this thing. But I'm kind of hesitant on actually, I don't know. I better not say nothing. Let's just say I have other options of other options to build a tractor, so we'll think about it. But yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so here's a rundown. You can see this spindle, I mean this tire is straight, but it's leaning. That was already like that. This one was kind of leaning, not as bad, but you can see it's turning out real bad. Headlights busted. The nose cone's bent down. Hit right here. The whole thing rolled that way. This is busted there. Got a nice wave effect going on. I've got holes coming through the hood. It's just all dented up, caved in, peeled out. Man, that's shot too. Ripped right out. Mufflers. Yeah. See holes right through the hood there. This is all curled and bent out, flaking. Light bar is actually okay. Yeah, I painted my light bar. I got lazy. Oh, this was laying in here like this when I got it stuck in the head. It's again, but I mean, I don't know. I still got oil that's bent in pretty good. It's supposed to be straight. This popped out. Gasking's been pushed down because this bracket in here, this area of the frame, is shoved down, bent. This piece is broken. This whole side of the dash. This was kicked back to where so far that I wasn't able to turn my tires right, which now they're allowed to turn, but it's just bent. This is the seat's bent bad. I mean, what I'm gonna need is a new hood, new headlights, new muffler, probably a new head, which I have the head. I have a 16 horse. New spindles. See if anything's wrong with the steering. New dash panels. Oh, I even caved in my gas tank on both sides. That's freaking nice. New seat, simple stuff. Fixable, but I'm just a little pissed off.